Have you ever tried shaving your private area and in the process you cut yourself? God, that pain is excruciating. Or you finish shaving and you thought you had covered all the areas, only to find out later you missed some parts. And in addition to that, you're now left with ingrown hairs, razor burns, or some kind of itchiness that won't just go. It's annoying and frustrating. Trust me, I've been there before. So what if I tell you there's a way to avoid ingrown hairs, razor burns, and itchiness after shaving your private area? It sounds great, right? Yeah, I know. But before we get started, my goal for this channel is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you have not subscribed yet, please kindly click on the subscribe button. And also like this video. When you like the video, you tell YouTube that I'm saying something good and they'll show it to other people. Thank you. Now, as usual, we're going to have 3 different chapters. Chapter 1 will be the pre-shaving techniques, chapter 2 will be the actual shaving, and chapter 3 will be the post-shaving care. So for the pre-shaving techniques, step number 1, do not be in a hurry. Don't just carry shaving stick and start shaving, or you want to take your bath and then suddenly remember that you need to shave and you just carry the shaving stick and start shaving. And it might sound weird because why can't you just do that? But that's the thing, this is what you've been doing all along, and every time when you finish shaving you'll be scratching yourself for like 1 week. So maybe it's time for you to do something else. So I would advise here that you add shaving to your self-care routine. When you want to exfoliate, you want to scrub, you want to do all of that, add shaving to it. Just make sure you have enough time to shave, and I'm going to explain all of this in the next point. Number 2, I want to assume that before you decided to shave, your hair has grown to a considerable length. Now I know that people who shave every week and that those who shave once in a month, but regardless of the spectrum you fall into, make sure you trim first with a scissors. Let me explain. Say I want to cut my hair now. I'm not just going to go to the barbing salon with my long hair. I'm going to trim it down with a scissors so that the barber can do his work efficiently. When he's using the clipper to cut my hair, it's going to be faster and much more efficient. Even if I go with my long hair to the salon, he's still going to trim it down. He's going to ask me first why I didn't trim it down with the scissors. Then he will trim it down first with the scissors just to make his work much easier. So make sure you trim the hair first down with a scissors. If you don't trim it down with the scissors, when you are shaving, the hair is going to get clogged on your shaving stick. When that hair gets clogged on the shaving stick, the blade is going to become dull. Since the blade is dull, it means you have to shave over one particular area multiple times, and shaving over one particular area multiple times is going to irritate you. So make sure you trim it down first with the scissors. You know how we have mirrors in the bathroom? Whenever you want to shave, make sure you go in there with a bench and a little bowl. The bench is so that while you are shaving, you can place your leg and place your feet on it so you can see what you're doing. If you just stand to shave, you're definitely going to cut yourself. One, you're going to miss some parts. But if you place your leg on something or your feet on something, you will know exactly what you're doing. You will see the parts that you have shaved and the parts you've not shaved, and you'll be much more careful. As your leg is elevated, your lips are kind of spread, so you can easily use your fingers to spread your lips and then shave carefully. Also with the bowl is so that while you are shaving, you can rinse and shave, rinse and shave. You don't want hair to get clogged on the shaving stick, so you don't shave multiple times. So make sure you go into the bathroom with a bench and a bowl. It doesn't necessarily need to be a bench. It could be a bucket that you can just turn, anything that you can just elevate your leg basically. Now, next, you've decided today is the day you're going to shave. You've trimmed it down, you have a bench and a bowl in the bathroom. Take your bath as you would normally do. This is why I said today should be a self-care day, because you are going to shave towards the end of your shower. Why? If you dry shave, you are basically shaving off your skin. And the goal is to reduce as much friction as possible between the blade and your skin. But when you dry shave, this is what people don't understand. That thing you are doing, you are shaving off your skin, and it's definitely going to irritate you. But if you wait towards the end of your shower, the water, the warm water, everything is going to soften and swell your hair so that while you are shaving, it's going to be much softer and much easier. Which one do you prefer, to shave off your skin or to have a much more pleasant experience? So always wait towards the end of your shower to shave. Now, if you're in a hurry and you cannot wait to the end of your shower before you shave, then get a towel, wet it, and then damp it over the area that you want to shave. Just make sure that that area is a little wet before you actually shave. Don't dry shave. When you dry shave, you are shaving off your skin, and it's definitely going to irritate you. Now, number 5, this is the most important step before shaving, and people don't do this. That is why they always end up with ingrown hairs. Always exfoliate and cleanse first before shaving. Another important thing people are not doing is subscribing to this channel. I found out from my analytics that the people that are watching my videos are much more than the people that are being subscribed. So the people that are not subscribed are much more than the people subscribed. So please help me get to my goal and just kindly click on the subscribe button. If you have watched up to this point, it means I'm saying something good. So subscribe and like this video. When you like the video, it will tell YouTube that I'm doing something good. They will show it to other people. Thank you. Now back to what I was saying. Always exfoliate and cleanse first before shaving. Now let me explain something. Say you want to sweep your compound and then you come out, there's a heap of dirt or debris. You're not just going to carry the broom and start sweeping. That will be very ineffective. You're going to pack the dirt. You pack it until you can actually sweep it. It's the same thing with exfoliating. Exfoliating is basically cleaning up dead skin cells. What do you think is the meaning of ingrown hairs? It's basically hair that is growing inside instead of outside. Why do you think that hair is not growing outside? It's because something is stopping it from growing outside. What do you think is stopping it from growing outside? Dead skin cells. The goal is to make sure that the shaving stick gets as close as possible to the base of your hair. But if there are dead skin cells there, it won't get to the base of the hair. So you will always have ingrown hairs. And of course, those ingrown hairs they are painful. So make sure you exfoliate. Now, I think another reason people do not exfoliate is because that word exfoliating, all these big influencers that have used it, and then you think that, oh, if you have to exfoliate, you need money. But it's not. There is chemical exfoliation where you need chemicals. Some people say you can use facial cleansers, you can use scrubs and all of that, and if you have the resources to do that, no problem. But there is something called physical exfoliation too. Your sponge and a fragrance-free soap, apply it over that area in a circular motion for like maybe 20 seconds and you're done. Basically, that is it. So always exfoliate and cleanse first before you shave. The goal is to have a pleasant after experience. So make sure you have enough time to shave. Make sure you trim that area first so that the hair doesn't get clogged on the shaving stick. Make sure you don't dry shave. When you dry shave, you're basically cutting off yourself. And of course, you're going to get irritated. Make sure you wait to the end of the shower before you shave. But if you can't wait to the end of the shower, don't dry shave. Make sure that area is sort of wet. And then make sure you always exfoliate. Now, for the actual shaving, you need 3 things. A shaving stick, shaving gel, and a shaving cream. Since you've already trimmed it down, there is no need for you to go in with a 5-6 step razor blade. See, I was so shocked when I found out there are people who actually shave with a shaving stick that has 1, 2, 3, 4. That your shaving stick that has 1, 2, 3, 4 step razor blade, that's no longer a shaving stick. That's a cutlass, and you're definitely going to cut yourself. See, you're not in a competition with anybody. The goal is to make that experience as pleasant as possible so that the after experience will be better. That your razor blade is, you're irritating yourself. You're not shaving better than any other person. You're just irritating yourself. You've already trimmed it down, and the reason you trimmed it down is so that the hair doesn't get clogged on the shaving stick. Because if the hair gets clogged on that shaving stick, you are going to have to shave multiple times because the blade is now dull. But you've trimmed it down already. Why do you now need a cutlass to shave? It's not necessary, and most 2 is enough, but 1 is perfectly fine. 1 is fine. You've trimmed it down already. The shaving stick is not dull. 1 can do the job. Secondly, some people shave with their bathing soap, and by all means, whatever works for you, do it. But if you've been shaving with your bathing soap and you still have ingrown hairs, you still have bumps, then I think you should try a shaving gel or a shaving cream. Let me just add this. I can't remember the last time I used a shaving stick, because I used to before, and then I'll have bumps, I'll have ingrown hairs and all of that. So I just switched to a shaving cream, and it's been working well for me. I can't recommend the shaving cream because the same shaving cream I'm using, other people are using it and they have side effects that I cannot even imagine, so I cannot recommend it. But I just apply the cream, wait for like 3-4 minutes, then wash it off with a spatula that comes with the cream itself. But if you're using a shaving stick, try as much as possible to not just shave that way. Again, the goal is to reduce as much friction as possible. So make sure you use a shaving gel or a shaving cream. Number 3, always shave in the direction of your hair growth. When I heard this the first time, I was so confused. It's not like I'm shaving in public. Why do I now have to look for the direction of my hair growth to now be shaved? I was like, which kind of exams is this one? But this is the reason. you will have ingrown hairs. If you don't shave in the direction of your hair growth, you're going to have ingrown hairs. It's just that area is very sensitive. It's like a baby, so it just wants to be pampered. It has its own rules and regulation. The direction of your hair growth is away from your navel, not towards your navel. So don't do taekwondo. If you do taekwondo, you'll get the result of taekwondo. So make sure you always shave in the direction of your hair growth. Next, avoid multiple shaving. Your razor blade that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is multiple shaving, because you're definitely shaving over one area multiple times. That's why a shaving gel and shaving cream is very important, so that it will help you know the size that you have shaved. Your shaving stick is sharp. That's it. Make sure that the shaving stick you're using is not dull, because if it's dull, you have to shave over that area multiple times, and it's definitely going to irritate you. But now you've trimmed, your shaving stick is sharp. That multiple shaving is not necessary. Just one stroke is okay. The next, avoid long strokes. You want to shave, you're doing who are you fighting with? That's why I said make sure you have enough time. Do not be in a hurry. Just make sure you have enough time, because where are you hurrying to? Short strokes, have an inch. This is why the stool and the bowl is very necessary. So you shave, you rinse, you shave, you rinse. Every time you come by, it's basically a new shaving stick. So now you will not have to shave, rinse, shave, rinse. This is why the stool is very important. Keep your leg or your feet on top of the stool. Spread your lips properly. Shave. See that your long stroke in between your lips. Ah, God, you want to sleep in the hospital. It's like you want to sleep, because you will definitely sleep in the hospital. You're not rushing anyway. That long stroke is not necessary. Make sure that the blade you are using is not dull. Now, people assume that the irritation that happens after shaving is because of the new hair growth, but it's not. It's from the abrasion, for lack of better word, that's happened while you are shaving. That's why you need to trim it down. You need to give yourself enough time. You need to exfoliate. You need to wait towards the end of the shower, so that the water can just soften the whole area. So while you are shaving, it will not be a difficult process. That's why you need to use a shaving gel or a shaving cream. That's why you don't need 5-6 step razor blade. There is nothing. That's a cutlass. Again, you don't need it. Try as much as possible. See, as ladies, I'm coming back. Try as much as possible to give yourself joy and happiness. Don't wait for somebody else to give you. Try to give yourself joy and happiness as much as you can. Make your life much more pleasant for you. Now, for the after shaving care, always moisturize. I always moisturize. I literally moisturize my whole body, because my skin is very dry. So it does not matter if I just finished shaving or I'm not shaved in a month or anything. I have to always moisturize. You that just finished shaving, that area is like a baby. It needs pampering. So make sure you give it enough care. Moisturize. Any kind of moisturizer is good, I think so. As long as it's not, I think any kind of moisturizer is good. It's not like you're going to put it inside your vagina. You're moisturizing over the area that you've shaved. But Vaseline is the best. See, Vaseline is the OG of all the creams. Vaseline can help you. Everybody, you need a Vaseline in your life. So apply a Vaseline over that area and just moisturize that area, at least for maybe 3-4 days after you finish shaving. The next is I think the friction or the irritation that comes is from our pants. You know that place is now very smooth. That pants you're going to wear, it's going to irritate you a lot. So you see these mommy pants and mama pants. Your mother will buy you pants. You say you don't like because you want sexy pants. When you finish shaving, that your pants, that big pants is the one you have to use. Any pants that is not so tight, yeah, especially around those elastic areas, those are the kind of pants that you should wear. With that being said, my name is Emedion Francis, and I hope that your next shaving experience is much more pleasant. Thank you and goodbye. Subscribe. Bye bye.